Warhammer 40K Battle Report. Orcs versus Grey Knights.
Hey everyone, welcome to another J-Knight Battle Report. As always, my name is Jay, and today I have another special treat for you. Today, you're actually, and this is the thing, I'm going to set this up. It's my wife versus me, but this time my wife is playing the whole game. She was there, you're going to see her hands. Now, just to be fair, my wife doesn't really want to be on camera. It's my kind of thing. She's cool with me being on camera. She doesn't really want to, and I respect her decision. So you'll see her hands. You'll see you'll see her playing. She just won't be. I'm not going to show her face in any of the parts. So that's it. But you can clearly see it's not me playing against myself. It is a Jay versus Jay's wife battle report. It is 1,500 points of Grey Knights versus Orcs. Obviously, I'm playing Orcs. I love Orcs, and my wife has developed quite the love for Terminators. She loves Paladins. So we're playing with Paladins today, because she just likes the fact that they always survive. She never rolls a 1. Yeah, it just happens. So it's going to be fun. And a couple things I forgot about my army. I was doing the opening, and I kind of forgot a couple things. Number one, my Orc War Boss has obviously a Boss Pole and a Power Claw. Both of my Big Mechs have Power Claws and Grotriggers on all the walkers, and the Psi ammo on all the Paladin squads. But you'll notice that in a second. So without further ado, we'll get to the armies and deployment. The deployment type, we already rolled ahead of time, and the deployment type is Emperor's Will. And so the game type is Emperor's Will, and the deployment type is going to be Hammer and Anvil. We love playing Hammer and Anvil. The board will look great for it. And without further ado, we'll get to the armies and the deployment. Alright, so we'll start off with 1,500 points of Orkiness. Leading the army, War Boss. +1. So he is to reroll his failed save, leadership, that is his Warlord trait. Once per turn, reroll his armor save or invul. 2 Big Mechs. The one with 2 arms has the Fixer Uppers. This time I'm running with a full actual legal Orky list. 3 squads, 15 boys. All of them have Slugga-Choppas. Each one with a knob with Power Claw and Boss Pole, since I might be needing a Boss Pole today. Cool stuff. For heavies, I have Death Dread with a Scorcha, extra Power Claw. And then I have 6 Killicans, 3 with custom Mega Blasters, 3 with Rockets. And my favorite new model, the Morkanaut. Cody Roo the Morkanaut. That's what I'm calling him. Cody Roo the Morkanaut. And he, of course, has his custom Mega Blaster, custom Mega Cannon, 2 twin-linked big Shootas, 2 rockets, Partridge in a Pear Tree, custom Force Field, awesomeness. So that's it. That is my my army, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So Orcs are being run today, this time with the correct legal list, and we're going to see about the Grey Knight. Alright, so now here's 1,500 points of Grey Knights. Leading the army, Keldor Drago. Drago, of course, has psychic powers, and I rolled for them, and he actually got some fun ones. Vortex of Doom and Cleansing Flame. We have also, for the HQs, we have Inquisitor Kotias. I figure we might as well try him out. He's a fun little model. He has some fun powers. And he also has psychic powers. I rolled on the divination for him, we rolled on the divination for him. And he has, of course, Prescience, Precognition, and Perfect Timing, the triple P combination. I have 2 squads of Paladins, one with Apothecary, Hammer, couple Psi Cannons, as Matt was just saying. And then the other one has a Hammer, couple Psi Cannons, or sorry, 2 Hammers, 2 Psi Cannons. Cool stuff there. And then a squad of Purifiers. They, of course, have Cleansing Flame, 2 Psi Cannons in there, 2 Hammers. And the leader, and of course, the Vindicare Assassin, which might be the bane of my existence today. I'm going to have to try to take out that guy very quickly, because he is going to hurt me. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see who gets to go first. So roll out for first. Who gets to go first? You rolled a 1. I rolled a 6. I'm going to go first. Alright, so here's what the board looks like after deployment. So the Orcs have put their objective there. We're playing Emperor's Will. And other than that, I've lined up all my guys. They're ready to move forward. On the other end, the Grey Knights have decided to go quality over quantity. Kotias has joined the Purifiers right here. And the Vindicare Assassin decided to plant himself right there. That way he has a great line of sight to pretty much everything. And he has a 3-up cover save, which is going to be annoying. Ouch. And that's it. So, and then the Terminators are going to be deep striking from reserves starting in turn 2, and we'll see what happens. So, do you want to try to seize the initiative?
Yeah.
All right. So you get roll 1 dice on a 6. You seize. No, but because you have Inquisitor Cotiez as one of your HQs, you get to re-roll it. No, but if you add them together, you get 6. So I still get to go first. Yay!
The Orcs, turn 1.
Alright, so we're going to start by moving up the Death Dread all the way to there. Go Death Dread, go Death Dread! They're going to move up. Killicans are all going to move up. Because if we don't move up, we're going to die pretty quickly. Move up. Morkanot. Going to move up 6 inches to the edge here. Go Morkanot. And the Orcs going to move up as well. Keep everyone in coherency. Give everyone an invul save. Invuls are good. There's no night fighting this turn. So we'll see what happens. Alright, next, Big Mech and the Orc boys are going to move up too, because if we don't move up, we're going to die, senor. So, let's all move up together. Keep them moving. Keep them moving. So we're going to start with running. Orc boys are going to run. 4 inches. Run, Orc boys. Run. Run. Unfortunately, one of the cans is in range, so their cans are also going to run. 1 inch. Death Dread's going to run. 3 inches. Morkanot's going to run too, because we're out of range of everything. Unfortunately, those Grey Knights are out of range. 1 inch. And the Orc boys are going to run 3 inches.
Grey Knights, turn 1.
Alright, so now it's the Grey Knight's turn. Movement phase. Done. So Psychic phase, how many dice do you get? 1 plus Psychic Master level 2 plus 1. So you get 4 dice. So with 4 dice, she's going to try to cast Prescience, which is a Warp Charge 2.
So I need
2 4 pluses. And you got it. And I can't deny it because I only have 1 dice. So this squad now has Prescience. Holy moly. Alright, so the Vindicare Assassin right here is going to try to fire at... Who do you want to fire at?
big guy.
The big guy. The Morkanot. This might
Cody
hurt.
Roo.
Cody Roo. Why do you want to kill Cody Roo after 1 turn?
Well, he's scary.
Yeah. So, you need a 2 to hit.
How many days?
1 dice.
Oh, really?
1 dice. 1, 2. Up. There you go. Hits. So now, the gun is strength 3, and you get 4d6 pen. So you roll 4 more dice, and add it to 3, with rending. So you need 10 to glance, 11 to pen.
Okay, so
46.
11.
You want 11. And you got it. Because you get 6 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2 is 13 plus roll 1 more dice.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, 1 more dice. Time. Just for fun. Plus 1. So you rolled like a 16. That's good. So it's a pen. Alright, I got my 5-up invul. I'm going to roll over here because I keep rolling. Uh-oh. It got through. So 1 dice, 5 or 6, it explodes because it's AP 1.
Explodes the whole thing.
Blows up the Morkanot. 4. Oh. Which becomes a 6. So the Morkanot is immobilized. That sucks. So the Morkanot has 4 hull points left. And he is immobilized, which I will try to fix next turn with my Grot Riggers. And now these guys are going to fire at Death Dread.
That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death Dread. Alright, so just the Psy Cannons are going to shoot at him. So you have 8 shots, 3s to hit, reroll. 8 shots, 3s to hit. Whoa, good rolling, but you get to reroll the 2 that are less than 3.
These 2.
Yep. And all hit. 5s to glance, 6s to pen. 1 pen, 2 glances. Custom force field on the pen. Failed. Custom force field on the glances. All failed. Ouch. So, because the pens are not AP 1 or 2, he is just a wreck, and that is...
First blood.
Exactly. Alright, so after 1 turn, here's what the battlefield looks like. So, Grey Knights. They got first blood. The current score is 1-0 for the Grey Knights, because they were able to pop that Death Dread with the Psy Cannons. Ouch. And the Morkanot has been immobilized, but I will try to fix it with Grot Riggers next turn. And hopefully he survives. He has 4 more hull points. That Vindicare Assassin, I'm just glad he didn't explode him. And everyone else just moved up. And we'll see what happens in turn 2.
The Orcs, turn 2.
Alright, so Orcs' turn. Time to compensate and survive, hopefully. So we're going to move up the boys. Boys, move up. Everyone, move up. Get going. Get closer to the enemy, because they're going to come and hurt you soon. And cans are going to move up. Time to start firing at those purifiers and that wascally Vindicare Assassin. Alright, and the Orcs are going to move up, and we're going to stay in coherency, but move up to be in base contact with the Big Mech. And it's time to fix that immobilized result. So let's, come on. Does he have the fixer-uppers? He does, so it's on a 4-up. He is fixed. So let's hope that works. Sorry, make that a 3-up, so maybe the Morkanaut will come back to life. Alright, so shooting phase. I'm going to start off by trying to fix the Morkanaut. Can he recover it? So, on a 3-up, because he has the fixer-uppers, Morkanaut is fixed. 6! He's fixed! Yay! So, because the Morkanaut is now fixed, he's going to run 3 inches, because he can't shoot anything this turn. He's too far away. Killicans are now going to fire at the pesky Vindicare Assassin. Alright, only the front 3 are in range, so I roll 2 It Gets Hot shots with custom Mega Blasters. 1 hit, neither got hot. And the rockets. Misses. 2s to wound. 1 wound. Alright, because he's in a 4-up cover, but he has stealth, because he's a Vindicare Assassin, he gets a 3-up cover save. If he fails it, he dies.
Uh-oh.
1 dice, 3-up cover.
Uh-oh.
And he's dead. Uh-oh. Vindicare Assassin, instant kill. Alright, and since I don't know exactly where the Grey Knights are going to drop in next turn, I'm going to keep these boys... No, you know what? Let's run them. Let's run the boys. 5 inches. And that's the end of the Orky turn. So, yep. Orcs moved up. Morkanaut's back to life. Oh, and it will not die, because the Rot Riggers. So, does it get... Nope, no hull point back.
Grey Knights, turn 2.
So now it's the Grey Knight's turn. So now you roll a dice for the first squad. Does Drago's squad come in? Yes. And does the other squad come in? Yes. So Drago's squad is going to try to land in a relatively safe zone. Let's see where they end up. So where does it end up? Wow. And that's where they end up. And I forgot to mention, both squads of Paladins have Psi ammo. So that's going to hurt. I totally forgot about that. But it's okay. And I also forgot to mention all the walkers have Rot Riggers. I balance them out. So it's all fun. Ow. Alright, Psi Cannon Hammer. The squad is trying to land in a safe zone in the middle here. Where do they end up? 8 inches backward. And that's where they end up. So movement phase. Done. Alright, psychic phase. How many dice do you get? 5 plus a lot. So a total of 12 dice for the Grey Knight player, 5 dice for the Orcs. This is going to hurt. First, she's going to try to cast Force with Drago, because she knows I'm probably going to assault them with those guys. So she's going to try to roll 4 dice. Wow. Wow. I am not going to try to deny that, because rolling... Well, you know what? I'm going to throw all my dice. Let's have some fun. So I'm going to try to negate it with 5 dice. Here we go. 5 dice. All my 5. Wow! Look at that. I didn't negate it though, but still. Now that squad knows Force. Ouch. So now Inquisitor Cotias is going to try to cast Prescience on his squad. She's decided to roll 4 dice. And it goes off with the perfect amount. And finally, Drago's going to try to cast Cleansing Flame on them. I forgot to mention it was the squad casting Force earlier, but now Drago's casting. And Cleansing Flame goes off. Ouch. So that goes off. So we're going to shoot the first one at the first squad here. So it can actually hurt the cans, because they got rear armor on the cans and side, so it can glance them to death. So how many shots on the cans first? 2d6 worth of shots. 9. Alright, Drago has side armor on the first one, and he's casting it, so it's from his point of view. So in 9 shots, but we have to roll 1 dice at a time. So first dice. Nope. Second dice. That's a 6. All right. Third dice. Nope. Fourth dice. Nope. Fifth dice. Nope. 6.
This is boring.
There we go. Farthest can is not within 6 inches of my mech. No cover. No save. Just roll. Now you can roll 3 dice at a time.
Oh.
Roll 3 dice. And on a 5 to glance, 6s to pen. Nothing. So roll 3 dice. 5s to glance, 6s to pen on the last guy. Okay. And since the other guy's also farther than 6 inches away, he's also wrecked due to this one silly psychic power. And since I lost a third of my squad, I have to roll 1 or 2. I get a +1 because the squad size is above 1. So they're okay. They're not going to be in trouble for shooting. And now they're going to fire at them. So we don't know if you roll 1. I think you just roll 1 time for the amount of shots, and that hits them. So you get 9 shots on them that automatically hit. All right, so 9 shots, 3s to wound. That's a lot of wounds. So 5 wounds. First one dies, and then I get 4 invols. 4 invols. 3 die. 3 closest are dead. So at the end of that phase, I lost nope, still just under a quarter of the initial squad size. So they're still okay. Next, the Purifiers are going to try to once again fire at the Killicans. Alright, so you get 8 shots, 3s to hit, twin linked. So you get to reroll all the misses. Alright, and reroll 3s. That was not a very good reroll. Alright, so in those 5 dice, you need 4s to glance, 5s to pen. So that is 1 glance, 3 pens. So invols, 3 pens. Passed 2 of them. And on the invol and the glance, failed. So because of the AP of the weapons, they automatically just kill the closest one. And because once again I lost 25% of the squad, I roll again. I don't know why, 2d6, I roll 1d6. And now they're shaken next turn. Or stunned. Whatever's the better one. They can move, but snap fire. Ouch. Now they're going to fire at the closest orcs. So first she's going to fire the psi ammo filled Stormbolters. 6 shots, 3s to hit. So 3 hits, 3s to wound. Ouch. Because they're within line of sight, no cover. 2 dead. And now the psi cannon shots. 8 shots, 3s to hit. Okay. That's nice. And on those, 2s to wound, 6s rend, doesn't matter anyway. Alright. 5 cover saves. Holy moly. 1 dead. Alright, so after 2 turns, here's what the battlefield looks like. So right now the score is still 1-0. Grey Knights got first blood. Those guys came in, did a few damage, they passed a lot of cover saves. Playing anything inside the area is ruined, so it's okay. And then Drago and his squad came down, did some psychic powers, and killed a lot of cans. But the Morkanaut is still alive. I'm going to send the Morkanaut after the Grey Knights. We'll see who survives. And these guys are all going to go for the Grey Knights, so it's going to be a fun turn next turn. We'll see what happens in turn 3.
The Orcs, turn 3.
Boys, let's go get them and bake them away toys. But I'm going to get these guys up first, so that way they will be the... And they're all going to move up. Because orcs will stand and fight. You killed a lot of us, now prepare to die. Alright, those Killicans are now going to turn. I'm going to send everything I have at those guys. Now, at least all these guys are going to send at them. So they will move 5 inches. Alright, so they're there. We just moved them out of the way because they're standing on top of them. So they're pretty close to there too. These boys are going to leave the terrain. As we said, anything within there, we've been playing as terrain. So they're going to move 2d6. So 4 inches. And it's time to pay these pesky paladins back. I kind of know what's coming, but still, it's going to be fun. The now fixed Morkanaut, now that the Vindicare Assassin is dead, is going to move up to here, and he's going to try to kill some Purifiers. Orc boys, move up too. Come on, let's keep going. Stay alive. Stay on target. So the Killicans are going to fire at Drago Squad. 1, it gets hot shot. Misses. 2 rockets. Nothing. Now the boys are going to fire at Drago Squad. 5's to hit. Alright. 4's to wound. 2 wounds. There are 2 wounds. 2 dice. What will happen to the paladins? Probably nothing. Nothing happens. Alright, now they're going to fire at closer paladin. 12 shots. 5's to hit. Wow. 4's to wound. 3 wound. 3 wounds over there. What will happen? Moving table. Nothing happens. The Morkanaut is going to fire at the Purifiers with Castellan Crow. First, the 2 sets of Twin Link Big Shooters. Holy moly! That's amazing! Still, 4 hits. 3's to wound. 4 wounds. 4 3-up saves on them. Ooh, 1 down. Closest. Gone.
Oh.
They're gonna run. 2 inches. Let's keep up, boys. Keep moving. Jump up. Run! And next, the Custom Mega Blasta on the squad. 5's to hit. Hits. 2's to wound. No wound. Oh. Custom Mega Cannon. Does it get hot? Nope. So we'll try to drop it right on Castellan Crow's head. Where does it end up? It hits. So it goes about an inch, hitting those 2. 2's to squish. Ooh, that's 2 cover save. First guy that's closer is him. So 1 4-up cover save first.
Just fine.
Yep. And you'll roll that one after. So he's good. And we roll that one more time.
I still want a 4.
Yep. 4 up. And he's okay too. Saved by the cover. And the 2 rockets? Nothing. Alright, so that didn't accomplish much. I think I killed 1, which isn't bad. We're now going to try to assault them. Overwatch. 8 side cannon shots. You need 6s to hit.
So I want 6s?
You want 6s. 6s are good. 1 hit.
Uh-oh.
And roll on that one. So 2's to wound, 6's rend. By the way, 1's dead. And 6 Stormbolter shots. 6's to hit. 1 hit. And 3's to wound because of Cybolt. 1 wound. The closest 2 boys are killed due to Overwatch. Ouch. How far do I need? Distance? 3 inches. Oh my goodness. But because I'm assaulting out of terrain, 1 inch. Which is luckily enough to get me in, because that was not a good distance. So, 1 inch assault. Here we go. And this squad, actually sorry, the cans are going to try to assault them first. Overwatch. So once again, 8 Psy Cannon shots. Once again, needing 6s to hit. Let's see if you hit with them. Nothing. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
And 8 Psy Cannon shot. Or sorry, that's 8 Stormbolter shots. We're gonna make that 6 Stormbolter shots. 6 shots. 6s to hit, and a 6 to glance. So you need to roll a 6 and see if you can roll another 6. Nothing. Ouch. And their distance? 8 inches is enough. And they're gonna assault in. They were assaulting through cover, so they're gonna go at initiative step 1. Or are they not phased? I don't remember. And they're gonna assault them too, because I gotta hit them with everything I have. 5 inches. Oh, I didn't do a very good description at the beginning. And also, obviously, he has a Power Claw, and the Big Mac has a Power Claw as well. So Power Claw, Custom Force Field, the Fixer Uppers. So this combat first, no challenges or anything, and Grey Knights get to go at initiative step 6. Sorry. Yep, 6 for the 2 attacks from the Paladin. Alright, so there's 2 attacks, 3's to hit. That's 1 hit, and you need a 4 to kill. Nothing. Next, the other Paladins get their 2 attacks each at initiative step 4. So 4 attacks, 3's to hit. Oops. 3 hits, and 4's to kill. That was better. And 1, 2, 3 boys are dead. Next, because I assaulted out of terrain, we all go at initiative step 1. Everyone together will do the Paladins first. 4 attacks once again. 3's to hit, 3 hits. And 2's to kill. 3 dead. 3 more boys die, but they get to get their attacks in. So I get my so now Orc turn. We'll do the 2 boys rounds in 2 rounds. So 4's to hit and 4's to wound. 2 wounds. Second round. 4's to hit. Not bad. And 4's to wound. 3 more. So 5 wounds total. Next, my Knob gets his 4 attacks. 4's to hit. 3 hits. 2's to wound. Come on. Wound. Yes. 3 wounds. So I'm going to apply the Power Claw attacks first. And technically his closest is a sword. So we got to do this. The first closest is a sword, second closest is a halberd, third closest is a sword. So we'll do a 4-up at the beginning. Alright, so 1 at a time. 4-up armor save on the sword. He's okay the first one. Second one. He's okay on the second one. Third up. Come on! So the Power Claw did nothing, and now 5 armor saves. Fails 1. So 1 wound on the closest paladin. So I did a wound to the paladin. They did a lot more to me. They killed 6 boys. So I lost by 5. I'm at leadership 2.
Okay.
And I fail. And she can't chase me. Sorry, now I roll to see what happens. I roll on my new failing chart. 5 means because I'm smaller than 10 people, I just fail. And because she can't chase me, I roll away. So I run away, 6 inches, and I'm off the table. So these boys are all destroyed. That didn't go as well as I hoped. I thought the Power Claw was going to kill stuff, but apparently no.
Yay!
So they're dead, and they get to consolidate D6 inches. D6 consolidate 2 inches. And they're going to move 2 inches towards the objective. That didn't go my way at all. Not at all. So this one first, I didn't challenge with anybody. She challenged with Drago, and I accepted with a knob. That way I can minimize the damage. So that way, here. Of course, I forgot that knob wounds bleed through to the next guy, but at least they'll probably go in boys. So we'll separate them now. So initiative step 6, the apothecary piles in. The first paladin is going to throw a grenade at the Killican. 1 dice, 3 to hit. Hits. And then you need a 5 to glance, a 6 to pen, because you're doing front armor on a can. Pen. Ouch. And roll to see on the pen chart. 2. Alright. So he is going to be shaken next turn, but he has a hull point off. 1 hull point left. Next, he's going to make his attacks on the boys. 2 attacks. 3s to hit. Both hit. And 4s to kill. 1 dead. Closest boy. Killed. We'll put him to the side so that we remember how many. Next, initiative step 5. Drago goes on in the challenge.
I'm going to kill you, Drago!
No, you're not. I go first.
Oops, I forgot.
Drago hits his 4 attacks. 3s to hit. 2 hits. 1's Mastercraft, so you get to reroll 1 dice.
Does it matter which one?
No. Hits. And then 3s to kill. Wow, that's 3 instant deaths. Because he activated Force in the previous turn, Knob is killed, and 2 of the closest things near him originally, which would have been 2 boys, are also killed because the wounds bleed through. Oops, I forgot about him. He also gets his halberd attacks on the squad. 2 attacks, needing 3s to hit. 1 hit. 4s to kill. Where did that go?
He's this one.
Okay. And he's dead. 1 more boy. Killed.
The word looks pretty
Ouch.
cool. Is it?
Orc boys, pile in. Initiative step 2. This is... some pain might be brought. Hopefully pain is brought. Come on, bring pain. Do it. Bring the pain. First wave, 14 attacks. 4s to hit. That wasn't very good. And 4s to wound. 3 wounds. Next wave. 4s to hit. 4s to wound. 3 more wounds. 6 dice, 2 up armor save. And she fails none of them.
Yay!
It's not looking too good for the Orcs. Oh, cans pile in. Initiative step 1. 2 power claws pile in. Initiative step 1. And the hammers get to go at initiative step 1. 1 goes to them, 1 goes to the boys. Yay. First hammer. We'll do hammer on the Killicans first. 2 attacks, 3s to hit. Both hit. And those need 3s to glance, 4s to pen. 2 pens. Roll 1 pen at a time. 1 pen at a time. First one, nothing. Second one will kill it. Yeah. She needs to roll 6s to kill it. So the closest one is dead. That's 2 more hits for the Grey Knights. But they also get their attacks back at the same time. But we'll do first the other hammer on the 2 attacks. 3s to hit. Both hit. 2s to kill. 2 killed. Super killed, apparently. And 2 more boys are dead. This is not going well.
For you.
I know.
I'm doing
3 cans now get to go at the same time on. Alright, so 9 attacks, 5s to hit, because they're weapon skill 5 and I'm 2. Not bad. And because I'm strength 7, AP 2, 2s to wound. 3 wound. 3 5-up invols. 2 die. So 2 wounds left. Off. 1 dies.
Uh-oh.
The 2 fists get to go on them. This might do some damage. And now the 8 power claw attacks. 4s to hit. Oh, 2s to wound. 3 wounds. No swords, so 3 5-up invols. Instant killing. 2 dead. So closest 2 are dead, which is unfortunately the apothecary. You can look out, sir, on a 4-up. 4-up, look out, sir. Looked out. So hammer is dead. All right, so I lost combat by 4. Lost combat by 5. I'm at leadership 4. Leadership 4. That's a super fail. I roll on the I failed table. I rolled a 2. All right, because I do have special characters, those guys. I just get D6, strength 4, AP minus hits on my squad. I'll roll, so D6, 3. 4s to wound, 2 wound, 2 6-up saves on the boys, 1 failed. Not bad, only 1 dies. Good job, Bedbanger. And this giant gong show of a combat continues for next turn. It'll be crazy, because it counts as if I passed.
Grey Knights, turn 3.
Alright, so they're gonna have to move 2 dice. Grey Knights turn. They move 3 inches towards the objective.
Say 3? Why did I roll 2 then?
Because you roll 2 dice, take the highest. 3 inches towards the objective. It's gonna be really hard to get them off. So psychic phase, how many dice do you get? 6 plus a lot. So she's gonna try to cast force with the squad. So 4 dice. It goes off. Try to deny. I don't want force to go off. And I denied it. Drago's gonna try to cast Hammer Hand. Try to make it easier to wound.
5.
5 dice. And it goes off, I believe. It goes off, but I can't deny it because I used up all my dice. I'm gonna cast, and Castellan Crow over here is gonna try to cast Prescience on his squad. 4 dice, you need 2 4s. Goes off. Oh, they're gonna try to shoot the Morkanaut. The first 4 shots, you need 3s to hit. Reroll all misses. So reroll the 3 2s. Yep.
Oh.
So now 3 hits. And those ones, I'm front armor 13, so you need 5s to glance, 6s to pen.
We don't find out.
No glances. Nope, those ones, nothing happened. Next 4 shots. 3s to hit, reroll the 2. All hit, and then once again you need 6s to pen. Because of rending. 1 pen. So, 5-up pinball. Failed. What on the pen chart happens? So roll 1 dice. What happens on the pen chart? 1. I can snap our next turn. And 3 hull points left. Assault phase. Drago is going to be challenged. You want to challenge me, don't you?
Sure.
Yes. I'm going to accept with my Big Mac. Big Mac, take one for the team. Go fight Drago. Go fight Drago. Alright, so the Apothecary goes on the boys at initiative step 6. 2 attacks. You need 3s to hit. Nothing. Drago now goes on the Big Mac. 4 attacks, you need 3s to hit, but it's mastercrafted, so you get to reroll that 1 too. Ouch. And because you cast Hammerhand last turn, you need 2s to wound. Three wounds. No force weapon, so that kills my librarian. I'm sorry, no, it kills not my librarian, my Big Mac. And the closest boy it bleeds over to, so all of them are dead. Ouch. Now initiative step 2. Fortunately, nothing's between 5 and 2. They'll pile in. They get their 12 attacks. So 12 attacks. I lost one of my dice. Taking hers. Ha ha ha. 4s to hit. Okay. 5s to wound. Nothing. Ouch. Hammer. Piles in. Guy piles in. On the squad. War boss on the them. 2 attacks. 1 hit. And 2s to squish. Nothing. And now my war boss on them, hoping to make them pay. War boss is 4 attacks. 4s to hit. 2s to wound. 2 wounds. 2 5-up pinballs. Both failed. Both dead. And they die. Ouch. So in this case, I actually won combat. Which isn't right. That's odd. Drago is at leadership 9. Leadership 9. He's okay. And this combat will continue. Ouch. So note that I did forget to do the Kill-A-Can attacks, but it's okay because they couldn't do any more attacks on Drago anyway. That he was in a challenge, so they can't do anything. Alright, so after 3 turns, here's what the battlefield looks like. So right now, Drago is alive, fighting them over here. Unfortunately, the Grey Knights have 2 objectives. One over there, and one over there. So I have to break up those 2 guys and send them 2 opposite ways. And we'll see what happens in turn 4.
The Orcs, turn 4.
Morkanot's gonna move up 6 inches to there. These boys are going to move up. Oops. 6 inches back. Sorry, they're moving back 6 inches so that they can go and contest over. He's gonna try shooting at Purifier. I can only snapfire this turn, so custom Mega Blasta misses. 2 rockets, both miss. 2 sets of Twin Link Big Shooters. 2 hits from the first wave. 3 threes to wound. 3 wounds. Yep, 3 up armor saves. Failed 1. So closest is dead. Psych. And they're over there. They're gonna run because I have to run them back. That's cocked. Run. 5 inches. Come on, boys. Let's get over there. Get back to that objective. Back to the combat! Drago challenges, Warboss accepts.
You can cut the tension with a knife. I will destroy you.
Nope. So Drago gets to go first with his 4 attacks, needing 3s to hit. 4 attacks, needing 3s to hit. Reroll one of them. Nope. And, hammer hand, so you need 3s to wound on that one. 1 wound. I don't get an invul, so 2 wounds left on the Warboss and no force weapon activation. Warboss gets his 4 attacks on Drago, needing 4s to hit. Also 1 hit, 2s to wound. 1 wound, 1 3-up invul save, and they're okay. Ouch. So I lost combat. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So I'll roll for them, and then I forgot about these guys last turn about combat as well. Oh, I won combat last turn as well, so never mind. So combat, I lost by 1, it meant leadership 8. Leadership 8? I'm okay!
Grey Knights, turn 4.
Movement phase, done! They're already on the objective, they're already on the objective. They can't move. Kick phase again, how many dice? Watch! So you get a total of 12 dice, because I wiped out a squad of paladins. So Drago's going to try to cast Force, so he can instantly kill the Warboss. 4 dice. Goes off with 4, and Perils! Perils chart.
What do I want?
So what happens in the Perils chart? 1! So, because she perilled and she rolled a 1, she has to roll a leadership test. So 2 dice, 10 or lower, he takes a wound.
So I want above 10.
No, you want above 10, he just dies. And he's okay. So he takes a 1 wound, no saves of any kind left. Drago has 3 wounds left. So I'm going to roll 6. I have to roll 4 6s. Not even close. Once again, Castellan Crow's going to cast Prescience on the squad with 4 dice. Perils. Wow! That's like a super peril. That's it.
That's good, right?
Yeah, no. But, okay.
Negate, you know.
That's not bad. So roll 1 more dice, peril chart, on your super peril, a 5. Once again, leadership check on Castellan on Kotias, sorry. Okay, so nothing happens, no wound. You're lucky. Finally, Drago's going to cast Hammer Hand with the remaining 4 dice. Goes off, barely. It's okay. So she's going to try to shoot the Morking Knot. That made sense. She's going to try to shoot the Morkanot with the 1 remaining Psy Cannon. 3's hit, reroll. So you get to reroll all the 1s and the 2. All hit. And now I'm armor 13, your strength 7, but you have rending, so 6s to pen. Nothing. And now they're going to shoot at Orc Boys. 8 shots. You need 3s to hit. No reroll. It doesn't matter, you hit with 6 of them anyway. And 2s to wound. 6 is rend. But it doesn't matter. 2s to wound. 6 wounds. The 6 are far away from the... Oh, sorry. 2 of them I get invuls for. Both failed. So 6 boys. Dead. Now the 1 remaining Stormbolter that's in range. 2 shots. 3s to hit. 1 hit. 3s to wound. 1 wound. 1 5-up invul. Dead. Closest boy. Gone. I definitely lost more than a quarter of my squad. Leadership check. I need an 8. And I'm okay. Yay! Oh. It will not die on him. I forgot. End of my turn. It will not die. Nope. Close combat. Drago gets to go first. 4 attacks. 4 attacks. Needing 3s to hit. Reroll 1 dice. Get to reroll the 1. Nope. That's not a good reroll. And you need to roll 1 3 to kill my war boss. Wow. It's a dead war boss. So he activates his force weapon automatically. War boss is killed. The Orc boys, we lost by 2 wounds, so we're at leadership 5. Let's see what happens. They fail, and I can't be chased because it's Drago, and I think he's tied up with them. I'm gonna have to figure out what happens with the walkers. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I'm pretty sure the walkers can't be chased out of combat, so they're just gonna stand against Drago, and the boys run 6 inches, and they're probably never gonna... Okay, so here's what the board looks like after 4 turns. Right now, things are not looking good for the Orcs. I believe we're actually going to call the game now. Let's go over what's happening. So he's dead too. So right now, the current score is 2-0 for the Grey Knights. They have Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and they technically have Linebreaker as well over there. So all 3. And they're holding 2 objectives really strongly there and there. I don't think I can get those Orc boys all the way to them by the end of the game, period. And those Killicans are tied up with Drago. Drago will probably kill them. So, in the end, the worst I could do is probably... The best I can do is probably get the Morkanaut over there to contest that objective. I'd get Linebreaker and be able to contest an objective. Probably kill them all. But, in the end, I can't kill Drago. And they have First Blood. So it's just too much for the Orcs to go with. So here's the end look at the battle table. It was a great game. And it was a lot of fun. Go Orcs. I had a lot of fun playing them. Alright, so hearty handshake. Great game. Got destroyed by my wife again. And we'll see you in the post game. So there you have it. It was a fun game, and it was a Grey Knights victory. I fought hard. Orcs fought hard, but it's just sometimes it happens. And further ado, we'll see you in the post game. But if you really like this battle report, check out The Warp, my premium YouTube channel, where not only will you get to see another battle report, this week you'll get to see a War Machine battle report with me against my friend Andy, but you also get to see other tons of battle reports, start to finish painting tutorials, and you get to see at least the next 4 months of Miniature Painting 101. So go check it out if you want. The link in the description below, and I think you'll enjoy it, and we'll see you in the post game.